When the beat drops, you know exactly what time it is. Welcome to the 5th year of the Blitz. We cannot wait for another season of Buccaneers football. Before we jump into the preview of the Falcons game, as you can see, I am here by my lonesome. That's because David Shealy is now a proud papa, a beautiful baby boy. Congrats to him and his wife. We're going to play a game of who returns first. David from paternity leave or Chris Godwin Jr. from his injury will be around the same time. But enough of the mushy stuff. Let's go after the football here. This is the 10 and 10, the 10 most important storylines you need to know before the season opener in Atlanta. The Buccaneers have not lost a Week 1 game since 2020 to New Orleans. Coincidentally, that's the last time the Buccaneers have started a season against a divisional foe. The Saints are also the only team to have a longer active winning streak to begin the year with 6 consecutive wins. The Bucs are hoping their 50th season is special. They're looking to become the first organization since the Cowboys from 1992 to 1996 to win their division 5 straight years. Todd Bowles has a streak of his own as well. As head coach of the Buccaneers, he is a perfect 6-0 in weeks 1 and 2. The only issue is he is 2-4 against the Falcons. At number 9, let's talk a little history. This will be the 64th meeting between the two franchises, with the last 4 games decided by one score. The Bucs lost twice last year to this team. The Thursday Night Football defeat was a colossal collapse. Both games, the team got eviscerated by Kirk Cousins after giving up a total of 67 points and almost 950 yards. Those losses do not affect the team in 2025, but people do not forget.
Kind of gave away 2 games to him last year, so it's kind of unfortunate. And I think we're all coming in with a chip on our shoulder now. I mean, we knew what we were last year, and we're only going to be elevated from that going into this year.
Nothing carries over, whether it was their wins against us or how good we were on offense. None of that matters. It's a clean slate for everybody. So we're looking forward to opening it up on the road with the divisional opponent.
Luckily for the Buccaneers, Kirk Cousins isn't the starting quarterback anymore. At number 8, it's Michael Penix Jr., who will make his 4th career NFL start. Last year, his completion percentage was south of 60% and had 3 tutties with 3 picks. The former 8th overall pick in 2024 hails from Dade City and Tampa Bay Tech. He's a southpaw, which presents a bit of a different look for the defense. And when it comes to his hometown, he's currently on the recruiting trail to flip some Bucs fans to the divisional foe.
A lot of people where I'm from in my city, they all root for me and always wish me good luck. And most of them are fans of the Falcons now. You know, they're like, oh, you there now, so we got to transfer over. So I get a little bit of it, not too much.
At number 7, Penix Jr. has worked up a strong bond with tight end Kyle Pitts, while the former Florida Gator has had what I think many would say a disappointing career. That is not the case against the Buccaneers. He loves playing Tampa Bay. In 6 career games, he has never had less than 47 yards against them. Last year, he totaled nearly 180 yards on 13 catches with 2 tutties. Levante David and Servassier Dennis will be the duo to watch here. At number 6, let's talk about a man who has reservations for 6 during season openers. Mike Evans has 7 Week 1 touchdowns. The only active players with more are Tyreek Hill and DeAndre Hopkins. He's looking to break Jerry Rice's record this year with his 12th consecutive 1,000-yard season. If he can hit that mark at minimum, he would rank 17th all-time in receiving yards. I don't foresee him passing Jerry Rice's record for receiving touchdowns against the Falcons, though. Evan ranks 2nd with 13. Rice has 25. Evans was also named captain once again. All these guys should look familiar since it's the same group of captains from last season. Evans, Baker Mayfield, Vita Vea, Tristan Wirfs, Levante David, and Antoine Winfield Jr. At number 5, it will be the offensive coordinating debut for Josh Grizzard. While this will be his first time calling plays, remember, he was with the team last year and handled 3rd down duties. The team ranked number 1 in 3rd down conversion percentage, around 51%. The offense should look reminiscent of last year with a few tinkers here and there. He has gone through many dry runs at this process, including the preseason games. He is ready for his opportunity. Somebody who is always ready for his opportunity is James Yarko, back at it again for the Locked On Bucs burning question of the week. And James, what do you want to see from Grizz his first time calling plays?
I think what I'm really hoping to see out of Josh Grizzard in his debut is him translating that 3rd down success that we saw him have last season into full game success. I think he has a lot of opportunity here to take advantage. Even though the Falcons do have a revamped pass rush, this is still a secondary that's really susceptible to big plays. We know what Mike Evans has done historically against the Falcons, but take a look at rookie Emeka Egbuka. I think that Grizzard is going to hyper target Egbuka early in this game. It's not going to be an easy matchup going up against Raheem Morris as a first-time play caller, but I think Grizzard has been around enough intelligent offensive minds that he is able to put together a really solid game plan and really give Baker and the rest of the offense the best opportunity to truly succeed against a team that they went 0-2 against last year. He saw those firsthand. He saw those issues. He saw the collapses, utilizing their star rookie wide receiver, probably utilizing the tight end quite a bit so that things can start to open up and he can show the Falcons, hey, I don't care that I don't have Chris Godwin. I don't care that I don't have Jalen McMillan. We have plenty of options, plenty of weapons that we are going to be able to use to go up and down the field and put up a lot of points against you in your house.
Grizz has his work cut out for him considering who is on the shelf right now at number 4. Let's take a look at our sideline segment. This is where we give you an idea of what the injury report looks like. Chris Godwin Jr., Tristan Wirfs, and Christian Izien will not play in the opener along with Benjamin Morrison. They're getting the rookie treatment. We don't have a clip of there. You know, he's looking a little different. But otherwise, we should expect that Godwin's going to return at some point in October. Wirfs maybe at the end of the month. Vita Vea barely practiced all week. Got it going on Friday. So, you know, that's something that we're keeping track of entering game time. At number 3, expect to see plenty of rookies out there. No Godwin Jr. and Jalen McMillan means first-rounder Emeka Egbuka will have to step up. We're expecting a large role from him. We're expecting third-round pick Jacob Parrish to start at nickel. Elijah Roberts and Tez Johnson should play complementary roles, but these guys will have to get thrown into the fire and figure it out as they go along. The Buccaneers lead the NFL with the highest amount of homegrown players on their opening 53-man roster, with 72.9% of the team starting their career in Tampa Bay. Certainly a testament to Jason Light and his staff. At number 2, turnovers will be the key for the Buccaneers defense. Bowles has emphasized it all offseason long, and we have seen tons of turnovers in training camp and preseason games. For a team that had just 7 picks last year, the Bucs had 6 of them things in the preseason. Last season, the team ranked 29th in passing defense and 20th in turnover margin. Certainly a huge area in need of improvement in 2025. Zyon McCollum will have to be the leader in this department along with Antoine Winfield Jr. I was able to sit down with the top cornerback before the season in this week's installment of the One Buck, and note, I spoke with him before he signed that 3-year extension with the team, and do not blame me, blame Jason Light for waiting until 2 days before the opener. Zyon, our annual tradition here before the season starts, we're going to talk about you, this team. Just how excited are you entering year 4 of what this squad can be?
Extremely excited. I mean, I feel like every single year we're talking about raising the bar. And it's one thing to talk about it, but then to go out and see the guys put in the work and then to be a part of it throughout camp, started in OTAs, and we're on the right track.
Of course, this is also a contract year for you. Just, is that in the back of your mind? You know, what is your motivation and how much does that play into it?
I can't sit here and lie and say that it's not in the back of my mind. Of course, it's what's happening in the now, and so, but it doesn't affect me in any way, form on the field, you know what I mean? Like, I take it as motivation, honestly. I try to take everything, whether it's negative or positive, and turn it into the same motivation that I use on the field. My mindset is still the same since I got here my rookie year, and that's be the best version of myself in every and all aspect.
You pretty much live with somebody who has won a Super Bowl with your brother, twin brother. You can't let him have one on you, right? I mean, just as far as motivations, I know you're super happy for him, but obviously now it's like, now I got to get one for myself, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, it was shout out to him for about a week, and then it's like right back to where we got to get there in the Super Bowl. But it was super awesome being there and seeing that for him and that team, and it was definitely motivation for me to have to go to every single one of those playoff games knowing, dang, we should be here.
And then finally with the defense, the stats were what the stats were last year for that group. Just what should fans know about this 2025 unit and how you look to improve upon that?
Yeah, I think that we've improved in every single area, and everybody's just buying into that mindset of getting better every single day and attacking. You know, I think one thing that you'll see from this defense is we're on attack mode 24/7. Everybody's going to be playing with high energy. Everybody's going to be flying around, and we're playing unselfish football. You know, when it's your time to make a play, go make a play, and when it's your teammates' time to make a play, help them make it and cheer them on. So I think that togetherness is really what's going to be seen on the field, and when this Bucs defense is playing together, it's fun to watch.
All right, time for the all-out blitz parlay of the week. This is what I got going on. Mike Evans scoring a touchdown. We talked about his propensity to do that in the season-opening games. He also loves playing Atlanta. Love that. Love Kyle Pitts over 35.5 yards, at least at this recording. And then Rachaad White, over 10.5 receiving yards. I feel like him and Bucky Irving are going to be utilized a bit more in the passing game. All of that currently plus 525. Enjoy. As for games on 10 Tampa Bay, we got a doubleheader. The Dolphins take on Indianapolis to begin their season at 1 o'clock. Then for the 425 game, this is a doozy in the NFC. The Lions head to Green Bay. Just like Atlanta and Tampa Bay, a monstrous contest with divisional implications. As for our game predictions, David won last year, so I got to exact my revenge. I'm going Buccaneers 20-17. I don't think the offenses will look too good in this contest, but I believe Tampa Bay's defense will impress immediately against Penix Jr. I'll also predict the first pick six since Shaq Barrett as a huge tipping point in this game. David is out, but he will still send his picks, and he is going against his Falcons and saying Tampa Bay wins 27-17. Thank you for joining us on The Blitz. Kickoff at 1 o'clock. Next week, we're talking prime time in Houston. I'm Evan Closky. Again, congrats to the Sheelys. This is The Blitz. We'll see you same time and same place next week.